as we have been told, that we are looking at the sacrifice of a person made in an act of love, in an act of kindness, and in which he left that holy shroud as a memory.
The Shroud of Turin is a burial cloth many believe bears the image of Jesus Christ after his crucifixion. Long debated, some see it as a sacred relic. Others argue it's a medieval forgery. Recent scientific investigations have revealed surprising findings that challenge both perspectives.
The Shroud of Turin has become one of the most mysterious and controversial pieces of cloth on the face of the planet.
These discoveries suggest the shroud could be much older than previously thought. The shroud, a physical record of suffering. For believers, the shroud is the only remaining physical trace of Jesus Christ's burial, carrying the imprint of his blood and suffering after his crucifixion. Skeptics, however, have long argued it's a medieval creation, possibly designed to deceive religious pilgrims. They point to its sudden appearance in the 14th century as evidence of modern origins. Yet recent scientific studies, particularly those involving advanced forensic techniques, are challenging these skeptical views. Scientific analysis begins, treating the shroud as evidence. As the debate intensified, scientists began approaching the shroud with a methodical mindset, treating it as physical evidence, the way a detective approaches a crime scene. Forensic scientists applied DNA analysis, X-ray imaging, and spectroscopy to analyze not just the image, but biological material and contaminants accumulated over centuries. The aim was no longer simply to confirm authenticity, but to trace the shroud's complete historical and geographical journey from creation to its resting place in Turin. DNA traces, revealing the shroud's biological history. In 2015, geneticists from the University of Padua examined DNA found in the shroud's fibers, expecting traces of only one individual. Their findings were far more complex. The genetic analysis revealed DNA from multiple sources, spanning different regions and populations, markers from various geographical areas, pointing to contact with people from many parts of the world. This raised serious questions about the claim that it was a medieval artifact. Unexpected genetic markers, traces from around the world. The DNA analysis took an unexpected turn when researchers identified markers from regions with no direct connection to medieval Europe, the Middle East, North Africa, and even East Asia. This posed a significant question. How could a forger in medieval Europe have access to genetic traces from China, India, and Africa? The answer seemed clear. The shroud was far older than originally thought. Pollen, a clue from the earth. Scientists also examined pollen embedded in the shroud's fibers. The majority came from plants native to the region around Jerusalem. One of the most significant findings was pollen from Gundelia tournefortii, a thorny shrub associated with the crown of thorns placed on Jesus during his crucifixion. Concentrated around the head and shoulders of the cloth, this provided tangible evidence linking the shroud to events described in the New Testament. The shroud's journey through history. Historical research suggests the shroud began in Jerusalem, used to wrap Jesus' body following his crucifixion. From there, it traveled through Edessa in the 2nd century before making its way to Constantinople in the Byzantine Empire. Throughout its travels, the shroud came into contact with people from various cultures, absorbing pollen, dust, and human DNA, acting as a silent witness to the passage of time and the spread of Christianity. Radiocarbon dating controversy. The mistaken sample. In 1988, radiocarbon dating suggested the shroud originated between 1260 and 1390 AD, pointing to a medieval creation. However, more recent investigations revealed a critical flaw. The section tested came from a corner repaired during the Middle Ages with cotton fibers not found in the original linen. This sampling mistake invalidated the carbon dating results, suggesting the shroud could be significantly older. The X-ray revelation, a photographic image. Perhaps the most puzzling aspect of the shroud is its image. When photographed as a negative, it resembles a true photographic negative, something no medieval artist or forger could have replicated. The image is not simply a stain. It is a detailed, three-dimensional imprint that behaves like a photographic plate. Modern digital analysis has even revealed features consistent with coins minted during the time of Pontius Pilate, further supporting the shroud's authenticity. The bloodstains on the shroud are type AB, one of the rarest blood types in the world. Biochemical analysis revealed markers associated with severe trauma, specifically the byproducts of extreme physical suffering. High levels of bilirubin, released during intense stress, also explain why the blood stains remain red, rather than darkening over time, as ancient blood normally would. The blood analysis revealed something even more astonishing. The trauma reflected suggested the body had endured severe physical abuse long before crucifixion began. This matches gospel descriptions of Roman scourging. High concentrations of creatinine and ferritin, consistent with prolonged torture, make the shroud's bloodstains not just symbolic, but scientifically documented evidence of suffering. The final mystery: how did the image form? Despite all scientific advancements, the biggest mystery remains. How did the image appear on the shroud? No paint, no pigment, no ink. The image exists only on the very surface of the linen fibers, so shallow it cannot be scrubbed away. Modern analysis suggests it is a chemical reaction caused by intense radiation, a burst of energy so powerful it imprinted the image instantly without damaging the fabric. No known ancient technology could have caused such a reaction. Some scientists believe the body released an intense burst of energy more powerful than anything humans can replicate today. The shroud's image may be the result of an event that defies the laws of physics as we understand them, marking the cloth with a lasting, three-dimensional image no medieval forger could have reproduced. The Shroud of Turin continues to defy simple explanations. Its origins, the nature of its image, and the biological evidence it carries all point to something far beyond what science can fully explain. Whether we will ever understand its true origins remains uncertain, but it remains one of the most fascinating and enduring mysteries in both religious history and scientific investigation.